This is our group members.
This is a growing city. New factories rise, and the economy is booming. Jobs are created, products fill the shelves, life seems stable, and full of promise. But behind the scenes, something changes. Smoke fills the air, the river turns foul, children start coughing, wildlife disappears, the environment begins to suffer.
Why factory pollution is a utilitarian issue? It is because factory pollution creates short-term profit for company but causes long-term suffering for the majority people such as worker, resident, future generation, and environment. Therefore, from a utilitarian view, this imbalance of harm outweighs the benefits and making pollution ethically wrong. For instance, in 2019, an illegal waste dumping into Sungai Kim Kim in Pasa Gudang caused toxic fumes to spread and hospitalizing 2,700 people. It is because the unethical factory which prioritize cost saving over safety.
Every factory should adopt green technologies such as EV vehicle to delivery product as such green technology able to reduce air, water, and soil pollution. The most important thing is, ethically, this respects the rights of communities to clean environments and prevents harm. For instance, China Green Credit Policy in Corgi factory to cleaner technologies by reducing bank loans, and China has built over 5.26 million solar panel in Xinjiang desert. This action is ethical as it able to create well-being for all the people. Another good ethical solution is the government should enforce strict environmental regulations such as emission cap, carbon taxation, and mandatory pollution reporting. For example, EPA in United States lead His Honorable Mr. Lee Zeeding responsible to enforce the Clean Air Act. This upholds deontological ethics, which means that industry have a moral duty to prevent harm regardless of profit. Moreover, circular economy integration also an ethical way to mitigate factory pollution. It is because the waste from the factory not being thrown away or pour it into the river but used as input in another. This is an ethical solution as it reduces harm to the environment and promotes sustainable collaboration. I will show you a good example. In Malaysia, most of the palm oil factory convert palm oil waste into biofuels, which is good for the environment. The ethical principle is integrational responsibility and democratic participation. This solution is vital in ethical responsibility of current generation to safeguard the environment for future generation. It also empower the younger generation to actively participate monitoring and evaluating factory pollution. I will give you a reference. At the left side is Youth Environment Living Labs, YEL, in Malaysia, and South Korea Green School Movement at the right side. These are the ethical solution done by the younger generation to mitigate factory pollution.
Let's move straight forward to the point, recycle. Factories are encouraged to reduce waste instead of polluting the rivers. It is ethical because recycling shows responsibility and protects the Earth's resources. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very good reference for you all. Factories such as Nestlé install their own recycling facilities to handle plastic, metal or paper waste and reuse again. Train worker to follow green practices like reducing waste and using resources efficiently is an ethical way as it raises awareness and personal accountability. For example, Unilever's Global Sustainability Training Program held in Malaysia, India, UK, and more. This promotes environmental sustainability and empowers workers to be part of a sustainable culture, not just follow orders. Lastly, I would like to suggest the factory work with the government official. It's not just about following the rules and regulation but also support green innovation in the country as well as mitigate the factory pollution. In Malaysia, many companies such as IOI, Top Glove and Sunway Group work with the government to create a sustainable environment.
When we adopt green technology, those clean technology able to reduce emission and waste in the air. Due to these kind of situation, people don't need to wear mask and suffer from pollution which may harm their health and our environment able to remain clean. Other beneath we implemented ethical solution is as below. For example, when we driven corporate responsibility, we ensure company meet legal and ethical standard. When we integrate circular economy,
When we driven cooperate responsibility, we ensure company meet legal and ethical behavior. When we integrated circular economy, it minimizes resource attraction. When we recycle, we prevent land, water, and air pollution. When we educate regarding about environment, we encourage eco-friendly behavior. When we let youth LEDs environmental panel, it bring fresh idea for us to monitor environment. So, it is vital for us to implement those ethical solutions in our life.